You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. We're going to talk about Damar Hamlin. He continues his road towards coming back, I guess, to the NFL. He has voiced that he'd like to play. And, of course, he's recovering right now after that cardiac arrest. His heart stopped so publicly on Monday Night Football. And then, of course, that led to a lot of different speculation about what the hell happened. I know many of us have our theories on it. You know, everybody's called crazy till things come out in the wash. And we all also remember this bizarreness, and that is my partner in crime, John Matrix, right there. But we remember this weird Michael Strahan interview where he was asked, hey, what the hell happened? And he said this.
Question on so many minds, what caused his heart to stop beating?
You're 24, peak physical condition, could run circles around me right now. How did doctor describe what happened to you?
That's something I want to stay away from.
Okay, so that happened where he come out and said, I'm not really comfortable talking about that. And so many people, like millions upon millions of people went, wait, what? What do you mean you don't want to talk about it right now? So that leads us to this. Damar Hamlin starts his comeback appearance on Fox's Masked Singer. All right. Now we'll get to that in just a second, but let's get to this. Bills general manager Brandon Beane told reporters earlier this week that Hamlin has another doctor's appointment, but the 24-year-old is, quote, trending in the right direction. Now, he's talking about towards an NFL comeback. Now, it was just a couple of weeks ago I did a video where Beane was really trying to distance himself and the Bills, in my opinion, away from Damar Hamlin, far as actually getting back on the field. And you got the notion that the Bills are worried about some liability issues. We'll get him through all the medical consultations, and then we'll make sure all of our medical people are hearing all those opinions on each visit and make sure we're all on the same page of what it would look like. And he goes on to talk about the fact that he got CPR on the field. Now, Damar Hamlin's on this weird sort of I am a hero propaganda tour, and that includes going on the Masked Singer. All right. Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin looks to be staging his comeback from his January cardiac arrest on the football field with an appearance on Wednesday's Fox broadcast of the Masked Singer. Hamlin, 24, nearly died on January 2nd when he collapsed during a game between his Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals, but the quick-thinking support staff kept him alive long enough to get him to a Cincinnati hospital. And even with that, doctors say that he had to be resuscitated twice. If his appearance on television, on the TV show was any indication, Hamlin was quickly put on the road to recovery since the episode was filmed late in January. What? The player's little brother, 7-year-old Damar, strolled out on stage as Sesame Street character Elmo began talking to him, asking who he came to the show with. Damar then said he came with his brother, the NFL star. So let's peep it. There he is. Okay. Brave, stunning, courageous Damar Hamlin. Right there.
Glad you're here, but more importantly, I'm just so glad you're healthy.
There he is. That's, man, I could have swore he had some tattoos on his hands, but maybe I'm going nuts. The crowd erupted in applause when Damar Hamlin stepped out on stage holding a football and wearing his Chasing Millions gear. He waved to the crowd and made his now signature heart gesture. Masked Singer judge Kim Jong was visibly emotional and thanked the Bills' safety. I'm so glad you're here. But more importantly, I'm just so glad you're healthy. The host, Nick Cannon, took a brief pause from having more kids, then asked Hamlin why he came on the show. Mainly because of my brother, Hamlin replied. That's my world. I put my family first. And, you know, he loves Sesame Street more than most things, so we had to make it tonight. Damar also delivered a cue to the identity of the Masked Singer before leaving the stage with his little brother. Hamlin briefly brought the country together after he collapsed on the football field and is working on regaining physical condition for an eventual return. The player still holds the goodwill of America despite a bump in the road when he wore a Jesus-themed jacket during the Super Bowl that many found disrespectful to Christianity. Hamlin has credited his close-knit family and faith in God for his recovery. I will say the one thing that did come out of that is people seem to get a little bit more comfortable with celebrating Christ and religion again in the public, like actually on TV. You heard a lot more thoughts, prayers, that sort of thing that has been, well, for lack of a better way of putting it, shit on by the mainstream over the last several years, to the point that it seems like people weren't really allowed to do that sort of thing. So that's the one thing, but a lot of people still have a lot of questions, Damar. What happened exactly? Inquiring minds really would like to know, again, what happened. I mean, here you are. You say you're trying to get back to the NFL. You still haven't actually said, you know, they're talking about, the thing where you get hit and then all of a sudden your heart stops from a blow. A lot of people are really doubting that is what happened to Damar Hamlin. Now you got Brandon Beane seeming like he might be open more to Damar Hamlin seeing the field again. Now, I'm going to say this. I have to wonder if this is not leading to something akin to what happened with Alex Smith. Alex Smith very badly broke his leg. A lot of people don't know that leg break almost killed Alex Smith. Okay, now it almost killed him later on after the fact. He got infected, yada, yada, yada. We all remember the vicious leg break for Alex Smith. And he hadn't been with the Commanders that long. And they got him back out on the field. He got to play a little bit. And then not long after that, Alex Smith announced his retirement from the NFL. Now, Damar's much younger, obviously. And look, Alex probably had, I would say, 2 to 3 years tops left in the NFL. Although I got to admit, he's better than some of the quarterbacks that's in the league right now, or he was prior to that leg injury. I guarantee you some teams would have taken a run at him if he would have still been performing at the level he had been at Kansas City in the last couple of years with the 49ers. That's neither here nor there, but you get the point. Alex Smith sort of come back, took a bit of a victory lap, right, and left the league. I'm a big Alex Smith guy, so it is what it is. Look, no matter what, we're all waiting for Damar Hamlin to come out and actually tell us what the doctors said happened to him. Okay? I know a lot of people are talking about, well, there's reckless speculation around him. Well, look, that can be squashed quickly by coming out and saying what actually happened in this incident instead of leaving people to assume and saying, I'm not ready to talk about it or I don't want to talk about it. Does not help that situation whatsoever. Not at all. Okay, so, and a lot of people, including myself, gave to his charity. And, we wish him a recovery on the field. But there is an off-the-field element to this now, whether Damar likes it or not. It is what it is. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.